Landlord Association. You know, get land. Every day on social media, they take our land. They buy our even if they buy our land, they cannot disrespect us. Papa, you don't even get land. With yourself, you are almost homeless. Some of them that live abroad, they are living miserable lives abroad. You need to see them. You can tell that these people, they've never really been loved. They've never really experienced love per se. Here you get. All of this now for Tinubu, it has nothing to do with Yoruba. It has nothing to do with Lagos. Tinubu is going down. Abobakus will follow. We will bury you. And you lori bruku dede. They cut out my video. They were publishing my video everywhere. They said, Mayego is enemy of Yoruba. And you lori bu dede and lebi. Oh, man, your Tinubu will run. And a lot of you will deny your Ronuku very soon. Because you have nothing to do with Yoruba land. And you going to Yoruba. Once Tinubu no get any leverage anymore, una go come back, they say what? You will now be interested in Yoruba nation. But right now, Tinubu is there. Nothing like Yoruba nation. We must protest and chase the Igbo away. I count your days. And I'll let GRV maybe teach you something that you probably failed to learn. GRV Omoko, say something, Jare, my dear brother.
This is a question for you, Gbadebo. I'd like to, highlight that hashtag Igbo must go protest. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in his speech there, had condemned it. And as you highlighted, Atiku has called on the federal government to investigate, arrest, and prosecute those individuals promoting ethnic discrimination in the country. Atiku, in his tweet, had said that, history has shown us the consequences of allowing hatred and bigotry to fester, as we saw in Rwanda. We know that the Lagos State governor has responded, which many said took too long because, that rhetoric was on social media for about 4 or 5 days before he responded. But he responded and he called it reckless and, divisive and a dangerous rhetoric. He also promised that Lagos remains home to every Nigerian citizen, regardless of their ethnic nationality. But I'd like to refer to your tweet, which you put out yesterday. And your question was, isn't it so convenient that when it appears that Nigerians are standing together, to demand better governance from their leaders, we begin to hear these divisive rhetoric, which you say are sponsored to divide and distract us. I'd like for you to highlight that aspect of your speech and also what danger this sort of rhetoric poses for the people of Igbo.
Well, I feel that it's a bit hypocritical for Governor Sanwoiku to come out and speak about this when you see in the last election there was no campaign based on policy or programs or any strategy that will move Lagos forward. It was a very anti-Igbo sort of, or anti-non-indigen, anti-non-Yoruba speaking political campaign. And even leading up to this protest, all in Lagos, it was just talking about Igbo people want to destroy Nigeria, Igbo people want to destroy Lagos. This bigotry was at an all-time high. I mean, even Bayo Onanuga was one of the people that parroted this malicious sort of rhetoric. And you see it come up. Even NSAS has been twisted by these same people, this government, to say that it was led by non-indigens. Non-indigens wanted to destroy Lagos. Let's not allow any protests to happen in Lagos again because non-indigens take this advantage and destroy Lagos. And these are very, very dangerous rhetoric based on lies and bigotry. I mean, one of the essays to media for this same Governor Sanwoiku was walking across Lagos State to the placard saying, "My Lagos, not your Lagos," trying to put intimidation and fear. I mean, you see the video of MC Oloman, everything that happened during the elections up till now. Fortunately, we have seen that the protests happened all across Nigeria. It was not about any particular tribe or any particular people. It's about a shared suffering that Nigerians are going through all across the country. But again, all of these things are distractions. like I highlighted in my tweet. It's distractions to take Nigerians away from the issues that affect them, such as hunger, low unemployment, high inflation, the value of the currency, the value of fuel, the value of food, and how difficult it is to thrive in this country. It is designed to take us away from that and start squabbling amongst ourselves, insulting ourselves, ethnic superiority, or trying to push this negative rhetoric. And you find that after elections, everybody goes and faces these issues that they've distracted you from, right? These are the real issues that are affecting you in your home with your family. And you find that at every point, whether it's NSAS, whether it's this protest, whether it's elections, any attempt of people to come together to hold the government accountable, especially in Lagos State, seeds of discord and bigotry. I will even go as far as saying, because Lagospedia was one of the major supporters of the APC and people that call themselves Yoruba conservatives, they're not based on any policy, on any movement to move the people of Yoruba land forward. It's just about hatred and spreading.
This is a question for you.
You get that? Like if you say you are a Yoruba conservative, at least your conservatism, right, should be based on ideology that promotes and preserve Yoruba land. Sure, you know, but they don't have any ideology. It's based on tribal, what do you call bigotry only, and it's just for Tinubu and APC. The children in Yoruba land, they don't have access to good education. Some of them don't even have access to education. Yorubas in that same contraption, they do not have any access to better medical care. That is if they ever have any at all, right? So the Yorubas in that same contraption are suffering from the Fulani terrorism, being kidnapped. Yoruba Obas were slaughtered by Fulani terrorists in Ekiti. It did not piss these guys off. The supposed pro-Yoruba who love Yoruba land, they were not pissed. In fact, the fact that people were saying, they killed 3 Yoruba, they were angry that some Igbos were questioning why the Yorubas are not angry, that Fulanis killed their Obas. Ronukus had to attack them. Some of them even said, they are very okay for Fulani to be killing us than for Igbo to come and live in Yoruba land. So you will understand that it was an idea put together just for hatred, pure and simple. But when it comes to things that affect the Yorubas, the poverty, the insecurity, they are going everywhere telling people that, yes, we know you are hungry, but don't join them. Oh. Don't join them in protesting. Oh. Don't complain. Oh. Stop complaining. Why are the Yorubas like this? If everybody is complaining, why are the Yorubas complaining? That means they don't give a damn about you as Yorubas. All they care about is just to push the bigotry that will keep you divided so that you can continue to face the shaggy of Nigeria. They don't give a damn. And immediately we exposed those behind the Igbo must go this or that. Like, is one wretched soul in Ikorodu who is pretty much like homeless as well. Is the one bragging on social media that he will deal with the Igbos if they don't leave Yoruba land by the 20th of May. I mean, 20th of August. Somebody will never shop, but he get data, hid behind a faceless Facebook, Twitter account, and started threatening over 60 million Igbos. That's this hungry twat. If Igbos don't leave by 20th, they will mobilize themselves and go after Igbo businesses, Igbo shops, Igbo this, Igbo that. And all of the Sanwoiku's men, they are those who are following this person. Tinubu's men, they are following this person. None of them actually really took him out of his poverty. I mean, you would think, oh, maybe it's somebody who is benefiting so much from government. He's the one making all these threats online. When we found the guy, when we found his wife, in fact, people they beg say there's no point in arresting or, you know what I mean? Like, these are wretched souls. What exactly were they promising or giving to him? Governor of Lagos State follows him. Commissioners under APC, they are following him. Personal advisors to Sanwoiku in Lagos, they are following him on Twitter. Tinubu's advisors, they are following this person. When we find him, who was this guy? A few days ago, he's a wretched soul. Nobody needs them. And the moment that they are unraveled, they started, and their leaders started denying them, denouncing them. They are now throwing them under the bus. The Olori Brukus are now on social media, like the Belugi is looking for who to bite. Amamui. How you are going to get caught and then dealt with? I'm not going to say it. But we're actually on you. And if you think your leaders who are denying you, Tinubu and co, if you think they are just denying you because they just wanted to say something, that means you are not following. Amamui, Ademadil Peluyi, one by one. I mean, everywhere they threaten. They issue threat everywhere. You won't see it coming. No, you won't. And the people you think you are doing it for, they are already throwing you under the bus. Yes, they are already throwing you under the bus. So one of them was at Ojota today, telling people to go home because Tinubu don't promise them, say, I will. Olórí burúkú àdàgbà má dànù yìí.
Kó máa dáa. Mo sọ fún yín kó máa dáa. Nàìjíríà máa dáa. Ó máa dáa. Dádì, kí ni nǹkan tó fi yín lọ́kàn balẹ̀? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Kí ni nǹkan tó fi yín lọ́kàn balẹ̀ kó máa dáa sà? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Nǹkan tó fi mí lọ́kàn balẹ̀ pọ̀. Fine. Tinubu ni ẹni àkọ́kọ́ tí ó bá gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ṣẹ́rí tí ó struggle láti gba ìjọba yẹn kúrò lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Ní 1960s, nígbà tá a ti gba òmìnira, Tinubu ó ṣeéṣe kó má ti ní àkàkì ìgbà yẹn. Òun ni ẹni àkọ́kọ́ tí Awólọ́wọ̀ rí at 25 years of age pé A1 ni tó mú ṣe ẹ bá mi sọ senator fún ìgbà yẹn. Fún àkọ́kọ́ orúkọ mi ni Síkírù Adélẹ́yẹ Akọ́lábí.
Dádì, ẹ ní sùúrù mi tẹ́ sọ dé yẹn tó lẹ́yìn àgbàlẹ̀ sọ pé ọmọdé ò ní náṣọ bí àgbà kó lákìsà bí àgbà ó tó bí òwe tó rẹ ẹ ti wà láyé yìí pẹ́jọ ṣùgbọ́n àgbàlagbà náà ní wàkìsà ròde. So níbi tá a bá dé yìí nísìn ẹ sọ nǹkan mẹ́ta tẹ́ ẹ ti gbádùn ẹ fi gbogbo sítórì tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ látẹ̀wálẹ̀ níbi tá a bá dé ní junction yìí kí lẹ rò pa ti enjoy báyìí.
Ohun tó bà wá jẹ́ ní ẹ̀kíní àkọ́kọ́ fún àwọn tó ti ṣe síwájú òun ni corruption. Àwọn tí ó dẹ̀ wà ní House of Assembly lọ́yà ló ní gbogbo general wọn gbogbo wọn pátápátá. Wọ́n ní òfin wa ò ṣiṣẹ́. Tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n mú ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá dàlúrú tàbí ẹni tó bá ba ìlú jẹ́ tó kówó jẹ, tó bá jẹ́ pé ikú ni èrè ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni gbogbo wa ti súnkì.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ìdádì ẹ̀yẹ́ kí n béèrè kankan lọ́wọ́ ìsà. Ilé yín jó.
Nuisance lélẹ́yìí.
Foolish people also grow old. Don't ever forget that. That is why we do not give our respect to those who never hand them. When I was growing up, a lot of you, sorry if you don't understand Yoruba, I'll tell you what that man is saying. The man was telling protesters at Ojota that if Tinubu has spoken, they should go home. And they were like, he said, Nigeria will be better. I know him. I know Tinubu. Nigeria will be great. Everybody go home. Go to your houses. Okay, he has spoken. He will fix it. So that young Gen Z protester now asked him, what makes him say that? He said he knows Tinubu. That when Tinubu was 25 years old, Awolowo saw him. That he was the only person that was only getting A1. And that was how Awolowo made him a senator. Now, so that they tell this beer apologists. And you know something? These are the Olori Brukus Agba Yagba Ofu Agba Ushi Agba Ishe and Agba Contonions, right? That have sort of misinformed so many young people with lies, fabricated nonsense. And people didn't even ask them questions, you know, when we're growing up. We just like, let me tell you something. You see, MK Abiola, they kill Abiola Nio. Abiola Oremekunu. If Abiola, see, Abiola wanted to make Nigeria the greatest country in the world. That's why they kill him. Okay, how? Tell us. Those protesters were asking that old man to give them 3 things that he has seen that gave him that impression that Tinubu will fix Nigeria. They said he should give them 3 things. The next thing, he went on to, see, all these people at the National Assembly, see, in this country, if we all obey the law and we deal with people who are doing bad things, see, corruption since 1960, they asked him to just tell them 3 things that gave him that confidence that Tinubu will fix Nigeria. And and that's how they do. I don't know if you have some of these as friends or uncles or what have you. Those ones who are telling you that you don't understand. Nigeria, see, give Tinubu time. When you start engaging them, they are educated people sometimes, though. Rather than them to actually give you something reasonable, argumentative, no. They will be making up lies and nonsense, and they will and most of them will even tell you, see, this country has spoiled for so long. And that is why you must not let the Igbos deceive you. I say, I said there for 3 good reasons. 3 things, Terry. Maybe I'm not saying it. Okay, make it 2 points that you have seen that in another few months, Nigeria is going to be all right than this. Now you wanted to make me talk about Igbos. That's what they do. They do not, they are so exhausting. Right? Anyway, thank you so much, everyone. I think we've had a very long stretch. My time is up. It is exactly 3 hours. And I've also understood that a lot of us are trying to buy your ticket, and you are finding it difficult to buy your ticket on Eventbrite for the Yoruba Union Summit in Glasgow this month. Now, I'm going to do a demonstration on that, possibly tomorrow. And if you are planning to come for the summit in Glasgow and you really want to be there, I would advise that keep your bank card closer, okay? So that when I do the demonstration and all of that on the screen with you, you could easily just use that chance, right? And then secure your own tickets. We only have just about 18 days to kick off. 18 days. And I hope you make it down too, right? Thank you so much, everyone. Usually we will take calls, but not tonight. Tomorrow. I'm going to be here. I'll try my best to be here as early as I can. However, you can count on me. Whatever goes down tomorrow, I will bring you the first half of it by 2 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah. And if you don't want to miss that, maybe you should subscribe to my channel. I'm just saying, right? So thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening or maybe your night and get yourselves ready for tomorrow. It is going to be a big, significant day. Thank you and good night.
Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Ayégún dáyàrí Ayébi nọ́mbà 1.
Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Ayégún dáyàrí Ayébi nọ́mbà 1.
Ayégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Ayégún dáyàrí Ayébi nọ́mbà 1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Ayégún dáyàrí Ayébi nọ́mbà 1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Ayégún dáyàrí Ayébi nọ́mbà 1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Ayégún dáyàrí Mayegun diary, na him be number one.
ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun diary, na him be number one.
Mayegun diary politico.
Mayegun diary, na him be number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun diary, na him be number one.
ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun diary, na him be number one.
àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun diary, na him be number one.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
jíjó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
kí gómìnà gbówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. àyè
Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Mayegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Mayegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí o ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá.